I'm Noel Ocol. On this edition of Off the Cuff, we get a chance to talk with Father Rob Galia, the Catholic celebrity priest, about his life, his ministry, his music, and a whole bunch of other things that are off the cuff. And we're going to do all of that while we work out at the local gym. So wish me luck. He's a strong guy.
My name is Father Rob Galia, and this is me in just a minute. I was born and raised on this small Mediterranean island called Malta. By the age of 13, I began to rebel and lived a life of addiction, violence, and at 16 was suicidal. At 17, I had an encounter with Jesus, and that changed my life forever. I wanted to help young people to know and to love Jesus just like I did. As a seminarian, I moved to Australia for a year, and there I got invited to sing for the Pope and 500,000 people. After that event, I began to get invitations to speak and sing about Jesus all over the world. I saw people everywhere returning to Jesus and his church, and even entering seminaries to study for the priesthood. In 2010, I was ordained a Catholic priest and then returned back to Australia. Today, I'm more determined than ever to find dynamic, engaging, and relevant ways to reach out to people to help them know and love and serve Jesus.
Father Rob.
Hey.
That's great to see you.
Nice
Thanks
to see
so
you.
much. What a perfect day for this.
Oh, yes.
So welcome to Toronto.
Well, it's great to be here. It's the first time I've been here, I think, when it hasn't been snowing.
I want to say I read your book. It was a great read, by the way, and my kids are reading it. What made you decide to write a book that's so profound? A lot of deep things about your life are in there.
Well, in this book, I decided to hold nothing back. I had a choice. My publishers asked me to write this book, and I had a choice either to give a story to hold things back or to give it my all. And the reason why I wanted to give it my all is because we don't have time. We don't have time. People need to know and connect not only with our with our answers, but also with our questions. And as a priest, I have a lot of questions. I have a lot of things that I've been through that were tough, but things that I'm working out with in my relationship with Jesus.
But it's a fantastic conversion story. So much so that I heard rumors, you tell me if it's true, that they're going to turn it into a movie.
Maybe, that is true.
Come on.
It is.
I also heard that they're trying to get Ryan Gosling to play the lead role as a Father Rob.
Well, they might, look, the movie is actually happening, so they're in pre-production right now.
No way.
So the Hollywood company have got the rights for the book. And at the moment, we don't know who the main actor is going to be, but certainly going to be an A-list actor.
Do you have any preferences?
I don't know.
Who would you like to see?
Ryan Gosling would be amazing, but the thing is he's blonde, and the second thing is he's older than I am, so it might be a bit of a problem.
Is he really?
Or maybe he looks. I think he looks older, but sometimes I think I look.
Yeah, but
too
you
young.
look young. Come on.
Yeah.
So does that mean that you're gonna have to spend time in Hollywood? You're gonna have to go like how?
Look.
What are you gonna be involved in the process of that movie?
Well, I'm not necessarily going to act in the movie, but I will have a consulting role in the movie.
Okay.
So maybe I'll do like the Passion of the Christ. I'll put my hand in the movie.
Cameo.
Yeah, cameo.
Yeah,
exactly. From my hand modeling days. No,
So-
I never was a
hand model. So basically, what you're telling me is that today, not only am I going to work out with my friend Rob, but I'm also going to work out with a possible movie star.
Oof, and the movie star, I don't know. It's someone who's has a movie written about him.
Good stuff.
Okay.
Well, here we are,
Ooh.
Junction Fitness Hub, right across the street from the studio.
Yeah.
So let's
go.
Let's have a look inside.
That's good.
Hey guys.
Welcome.
Hey.
Thank you.
Okay, nice to see you again. All right.
There you go.
What are you guys working out today?
Well, I think we'll do a bit
some
of
chest.
and tries.
In
yeah.
that?
No, I think I'll go and change.
Hi, I'm Father Rob Galia, and this is why we should exercise in just a minute. As with many things in life, there are extremes. Some people focus entirely on spirituality, but there's also the physical aspect. Others focus so much attention on the physical shape of their bodies that they neglect the spiritual side of themselves. In fact, Timothy 4:8 says that exercise is of value, but godliness is of even greater value. Notice it says that exercise is of good value, but godliness is greater. We are physical and spiritual beings. While it is more important to look after our souls, it is important to look after our bodies. And this is found in the Bible. Do I look good? The Bible also warns against vanity. The aim of our exercise should not be to improve our bodies so that people will notice and admire us. Rather, the goal of exercise should be to increase our strength, our health, and self-mastery so that we could serve our spiritual goals better.
Ready to go?
Yes, I am.
All right, so before we start, what are we going to do today?
Well, I think what we should do is start with an incline bench press,
Okay.
and then we'll just flatten the bench press. We'll do it with dumbbells, and then go to flies. Just concentrate a little bit on the chest, and then hit
And
the
then
triceps.
hit the triceps after. All right,
Ready?
let's do this.
Are you going first?
No, you go first.
I'm going first.
You need a spot?
No, I should be fine if I.
You're going to be okay?
Yeah.
Why is exercise so important to you?
Well, I think one of the things that I find, lives are stressful today. You know, we're always on the go. We have to use our minds. Relationships can be stressful. And first of all, it's one way to get rid of the stress, to have an outlet which is different to the ordinary, which I find really helpful. I suffered from depression for a lot of my life. This has really helped me.
In your book, you said that working out helps you overcome that. Is that something that you're still struggling with
Well,
in
yes,
a sense?
all my teenage life I suffered from depression, and I still do. Still
You
have
don't see
moments. No, and because I know how to deal with it today, and one of the things is the habit of fitness. And also, I think it's our responsibility also before God to look after our temple, the temple which is our body.
Yeah.
You go.
My turn?
Thank
All
you.
right. That's right. When do you find time, on top of all your priestly ministries, to work out like this?
Well, I think again it comes to discipline. I wake up at 5 a.m. every morning.
5 in the morning.
5 in the morning. I try to sleep by 10:30. Wake
Okay.
up 5. I pray for an hour.
Okay.
Then I prepare my drinks, my pre-workout, because sometimes I'll be asleep.
The poison?
Then yeah, that's right. Then I head straight to the gym. And there are times when you cannot even make that, the 5:30 in the morning, and so sometimes I train at night. I try not to train too late at night, but whatever. I try and keep the discipline of training every day, every single day.
And then when you come back, then you say mass.
Well, and after I finish the gym session, then I have a shower, get ready. So it's about 8 o'clock by the time I'm done, ready to face the world. Sometimes I have a shorter gym session if I have an earlier mass.
All right. Okay, well, it's 25. You need a spot?
I should be
You
fine.
want-
I don't
Okay,
know.
I'll
go-
stand back just in case.
Yeah, better.
Okay.
Okay, I'm fine. Okay.
Good. Wow. Okay. So at 25, this is my max.
Okay.
Okay, so I need your help on the push off. 1.
Okay, all you?
You work with a lot of teenagers.
Yeah.
Do you work out with a group at the gym, or are you just usually by yourself?
Well, I'm an introvert. I like to train alone. You know, I put my headphones on, and sometimes I don't even listen to music. Sometimes just my headphones are on silent.
Oh, no way.
But I do train with some of our young men, especially. I take them to the gym, have a conversation, especially if I'm short for time. I say, hey, come and work out with me if they're able to work out. Yeah, so it's a thing, but it's certainly not a social event for me.
Ready, 1?
Usually I have my headphones on. I listen to music.
What do you listen to? Heavy metal?
No,
Skrillex?
no,
Rage?
not really. I listen to something with a beat. I think a beat's important to keep you going. But I listen to a lot of Christian music. For me, the gym is a prayer time for me.
Okay.
It's a time where I just can face myself, the end of myself. And it's honestly, like even when I trained, the last time I trained yesterday, it was just a spiritual moment for me. It's always a time where I'm
Time
just
for
alone
reflection.
with God. Yeah, even though there are a lot of people around me, my focus still is on God.
you're at the gym. How do you respond to, girls who want to try to get to know you or want to take you out for a coffee or anything like that?
Well,
because you don't wear your collar.
No,
it's
a bit hard to wear your collar.
So a young guy,
but I
at the
think,
gym.
Yeah, well, I don't think it happens as often as people think. I think maybe because I'm really focused. I'm just focused on my work. I don't have time, and I don't. Obviously your eyes can wander and things like that. But at the end of the day, I'm there. You're a human being, and you just face your humanity. But at the same time, focus back. Get back to focus. Get back to what is important. If people come onto me, at the end of the day, I have a conversation with them, and I don't feed back into what they're saying.
You have your headphones on,
I have my
you're
headphones
focused.
And the things I don't make eye contact, you see?
Okay.
When I'm at the gym, I don't make eye contact. So I'm just working,
But is that like a lost opportunity to,
sure,
I wouldn't say evangelize, but
yes,
just
some could say that, and there are times I do evangelize. For example, I was at a gym in Europe, and I was literally, the gym owner knew I was a priest. He walked in, he switched off all the music, and he got all the gym members to come down for a prayer.
No way.
So everyone prayed, and some of them were really angry, like, I'm in the middle of a workout, what are you doing? But there are those opportunities, but then at the same time, the priest as a human being needs time for himself as well. And this is my time. I'm always with people, always giving to people, always serving people. And I just set my boundaries at the gym. The gym is my time.
Yeah.
And it's a time where I face myself and I work hard.
And you reflect and you think.
It's a hard working place. It's not. When I do things, when I pray well. When I work out well. Yeah. When I evangelize well. And that's the way I want to give my 100%.
So we're going to go do flat bench press?
And we do it with dumbbells.
Dumbbells. How many sets and how many reps?
I think we'll do 3 reps. I like to keep my repetitions low.
Okay.
And the weight a bit higher.
And so what is the purpose of doing this versus that?
Well, the incline builds a different muscle. When you're on an incline, you're building, I think it's the upper, and when you're down, you're more isolating to the lower. You have more than one chest muscle. You have several.
You mean it's just one?
Yeah. It's one of the things I love at the gym is sometimes watching people work out, and it's just going for heavy weights, but the form is really bad.
It's wrong, yeah.
So that's the same in prayer.
It's not the quantity, but the quality.
Yes, it's not the quantity and it's not the weight. So it's not what you pray as well in prayer. You're going to take it in prayer. It's not how long you pray, but it is your connection with God. And it's the same. It's your connection from the weights to the muscle. I'll go slow. Should be fine.
Your time on X Factor. The video of your audition in front of all those thousands of kids on TV went viral in all the Catholic circles. I mean, it's everywhere.
There was a time I used to look into my father's eyes.
What prompted you to do that?
Do you want the honest answer?
Absolutely.
Well,
the behind the scenes answer.
Well, the reality is that I got approached by the X Factor. By The Voice here actually in the United States.
The Voice too.
And then the Voice in Australia, the X Factor, and I kept saying, no, it's not what I want to do. Because I love being a priest. I mean, I didn't want to go out and be a performer, be a singer. But eventually the X Factor kept calling me year after year. And so I just had this conversation and they said, listen, just do the audition and then you can leave.
Okay.
I said, okay, then that's what I'll do.
Why not?
Why not? I have nothing to lose.
Right.
But I went in, I did the audition, and I get 4 yeses, which I didn't expect. I thought maybe I get 2, 3. I get 4 yeses.
All in a row.
All in a row.
Yeah. But you also knew one of the judges, though.
I knew one of the judges, but he didn't know I was going to audition.
Oh, so it was a surprise
I had sung
to
with
him.
him before, yes.
Yeah, okay.
His name is Guy Sebastian, and
That's right.
we sang together at World Youth Day, actually.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. So we sang for Pope Benedict together.
Yeah.
But it was, then I go there, I go to this audition, I get through, and I keep getting through, and they ask me to do the boot camp, and I keep going through the thing. But as soon as, the deeper I got into the show, the more I realized I didn't want to be involved. So I stood in front of the judges and I said, hey, I'm gonna leave. Nice. Sound like a real professional.
There.
Okay, you're fine.
2.
Can you?
3.
Yeah.
4. 5. What did your parents say when you told them that you weren't gonna, that you decided you didn't want to do X Factor?
Well, I think they were just happy to support whatever I decided. You know what, parents want you to be happy, not successful.
Yeah.
Like, it's great that you can be successful, but at the end of the day, my parents want me to be fulfilled and happy, and they know I'm fulfilled as a priest. They know I'm fulfilled in my work, but
Because that's a lot of money. That's a lot of fame. I wouldn't say
Yeah.
it's just tossed away, but that's a.
But I don't, yeah, you know, I didn't become a priest for the money or for the fame. And it's great that I can do what I do, but yeah, I'm not interested, honestly, I'm not interested in the fame. I'm not interested in the success. If it's going to cost me my happiness
Your
and my
soul.
peace. Your soul, ultimately, yes.
All right, ready?
Yep.
Okay, 1, 2.
Let's go.
You got this. This is too easy. There we go.
Okay. So you're better off turning it and having lighter weight. Come on. One more.
So one of the things that you said is the reason why you left X Factor. It's because you said that you loved being a priest more than you would have loved being a rock star.
Yeah,
so to say.
absolutely.
So what is it about the priesthood that you love so much?
Well, I love people. I love serving through word. I love serving through the sacrament. I love Jesus.
Right.
And I want to proclaim Jesus. And I get to do it in such a powerful way, you know, as a priest, to be able to consecrate the Eucharist, to be able to give people the sacraments. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
And even I'm like, every time I celebrate Mass, I think I'm just in awe that God would use sort of a mess like me to bring.
So you found the love for Christ
Yes.
at a dark part of your life, and now you just want to share it to everybody.
That's exactly right. I just want to share this love with other people.
Okay, so let me ask you this question: What is it that you dislike about being a priest?
Well,
It's a loaded question.
yeah, well, there's a lot I don't enjoy.
Okay.
Okay.
You do, but you don't enjoy.
Yeah.
What would be?
For example, I struggle when it comes to funerals. You know, conducting
really?
funerals. I find that a real struggle.
Why is that?
I don't know. I just the sadness, the being around people like that. Even though you can bring Jesus to these people,
Yeah.
I just find it. It's not that I don't love doing it, but
Yeah.
it's just it's a real struggle for me.
Okay.
I don't like how people dehumanize you as a priest.
Okay.
All of a sudden, you're just this Father Rob that has no flaws, that is perfect. They idealize you, and they think that the priest doesn't have feelings when they're criticized online, when they're this.
There's a lot of that
it
going on.
happens
I
to
see that.
everyone.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I'm a human too, and
So then-
sometimes people forget that.
So based on that, do you prefer being called Rob or Father Rob?
Well, it
Amongst your,
depends.
like, when you-
Well, in Australia, most people don't call you by
title,
father.
yeah.
But yeah, I'm a priest. Whatever. Look, you know what my bishop used to say? Call me whatever you want, as long as you don't call me late for dinner. I don't know if that means anything, but at the end of the day, these are superficialities for me.
Yeah.
Okay,
All right,
who's
so
next?
I got one more set. You know, make that third.
Slowly. Don't hold your breath. Okay, that's it. This is a very light workout. I usually wouldn't talk, and just work.
So what does this exercise do compared to the other ones? What are we at?
Well, I'll go light. This is light because isolation is more important than weight, especially here.
Okay.
So what this does is it works the inside of the chest. Okay. So it gives you the more definition, if you call that. And it's going to work the bottom because you're from the top, you know. And so I think just down and out.
So as a public figure, you're on the internet a lot, meaning you type in your name and you're kind of all over the place. You have a massive internet footprint. Do you find yourself sometimes target of attacks or of criticisms? And how do you deal with that?
Well, I think...
That's literally online. That's like online bullying.
you're a
right?
public figure. Yeah, so people do. And I think the biggest attacks come from Catholics themselves.
Pope
Because they
Francis,
don't understand.
He spoke about that.
Yeah, so that happens all the time. At the end of the day, especially if they're anonymous, I don't pay any attention. But it hurts, it does hurt, but at the end of the day, just get up and you move on, and you learn not to check. Don't Google yourself. I never Google myself to check what the latest.
Who said what?
Yeah, because it's depressing. But if anyone needs to tell me something, I'm in good standing with my bishop. I'm in good standing with the church, and I know that I'm good standing with God in my conscience. And
So who cares what everyone else says?
People have their opinions. They don't know me.
You know, one thing I do like is that on your Instagram account, right? How many followers you have now? You got
26,000.
20,000. Yeah. One thing I did notice, and I follow you by the way, is that whenever someone makes a comment about something, you like reply right back. So
I
like
try
you're
to.
really accessible.
Yeah, I do
Yeah.
try to. Yeah, as much as I can. Not always. So forward, lean into, yeah, and squeeze in. Feel the inner chest squeeze. I was actually on silent retreat, 30 days of silence
In the US?
in the US,
Oh, okay.
in Philadelphia. That was a great experience. Just silence. So it's amazing how much noise there is.
That you don't
around
realize.
us. We don't realize. Yeah. And so I just spent those 30 days just praying, thinking about my future. Thank God the bishop gave me this time to think and to refocus. I've been ordained 8 years, and
8 years.
yeah. And so it's
Wow.
just, I mean, not that it's a long time, you know, but at the same time, it's just a lot has happened in the last 8 years. And so I just need to refocus to make sure my heart is still in the right place.
And it is still in the right place.
Yeah, I hope so.
Our next one is we're going to do dips.
Yes, so
Now,
now we're going
what are we doing here exactly? What
we're
is
focusing on the tricep muscle,
here?
okay?
Okay.
So you have biceps, you have triceps, this is what we're doing. So you keep straight on it, so if you don't lean forward, because otherwise you're working on the chest. Okay, so and then we just go up and down. Whoop.
It looks painful. So what's next for you? Where are you going from here?
I'm going on holiday with my parents.
Oh, on holiday.
Yeah, so.
No priests were allowed to go on holidays.
Oh, yes, they are. We take, I have an annual holiday, so I'm going for 8 days on a cruise with my parents and my
Nice.
brother and sister.
So the whole family, a family vacation.
Yeah, it's the first holiday we had together as a family for I think 17 years.
17 years.
Just crazy.
Where are you going to cruise around?
We're going from Venice, Croatia, Greece,
Very nice.
through the other side of Croatia,
Wow.
back to Venice. It's a hard life.
I'm
It's a hard life.
sure it is. All right. My last set?
Yes,
All right.
slowly. Good work. Okay, so let's go straight to the pull downs.
Okay.
Yeah, so just pull down. And you do it on each arm.
You find a lot of people on your Instagram or on your Facebook ask you about your workout routines?
They do all the time. Well, I release a vlog every week.
Yeah.
The thing is, I really do want to do fitness workouts, but it's hard to find people to film myself in the gym.
Yeah.
But yes, I wish to help people with fitness as well, because I think it's so important that we look after our bodies.
As long as it's within a certain balance.
That's right,
I
as long
guess,
as we
in
don't
life, right?
worship our bodies. That's our bodies, you know, like if I notice, if I go to the gym, miss my prayer to go to the gym, I know something's
There's
disordered.
missing. Yeah.
There's something wrong.
Yeah.
Because it's ultimately my relationship with Jesus is the most
That counts.
important. So turn that way,
Yeah.
and what you do is you go down the middle of your chest.
Like this.
Yeah,
this?
don't go so far up. Okay? That's it. Even less up. So keep the tricep triggered.
So I wanted to ask you a question in your new song,
Yes.
Dominoes.
Yes.
Right, you did it with.
Rob.
How did you end up working with her? She's a
Well,
huge name
Yeah.
in Europe. Like,
Yeah, she's a huge name. She just released an album with Jason Derulo as well, so just a song. Well, she's probably one of Europe's top pop stars, and I knew her, so we've collaborated before, just worked together.
Did you know her?
We've written songs together before,
okay.
but never actually performed.
Okay.
And so I called her. I said, "Listen, Ira, would you be interested in recording a song together, writing and recording a song together?" So we met. Wrote the song. I had already written the song, so she added a few things. And we recorded the song. I worked with her management to get it organized. And I think it was her desire as well to do something for God, because she does love God.
Yeah.
But also it was a good opportunity for me to reach out to people that wouldn't necessarily listen to Christian music.
Right. Who would you like to work with in the industry?
Well,
Lady
I'm
Gaga,
trying.
Madonna? Oh, this is way
I'm
too
trying.
heavy.
Yeah, that's a bit heavy. I'm trying to work with some Christian artists. So, like, I'm in the middle of negotiating with some big Christian artists.
Okay.
But I would love to work. There are many artists I'd love to work with. Like, there's an Australian artist called Sia. I'd love to write with Sia.
Okay.
She's the best songwriter ever. Okay.
So, what are we wrapping up with?
Last one. Okay.
Last
So what
one.
we're going to do?
Last
we're going to do push-ups, but narrow grip.
Okay.
The reason we go narrow is because
For
we're
the
going to work the
triceps.
triceps. Okay. It's not hardly working the chest and a lot on the triceps.
Well, you got massive triceps. Easy for you.
Well, isolate. Slow.
Do it. Dude, I give up, man. I can't do that.
No giving up here. Good work. That's a good work.
That's it. I'm done.
That's good work.
All right. Awesome.
That's good.
So thanks so much for the time and the workout. It's always great working with you.
No, that's good.
But
I enjoyed the workout too.
I wanted to ask though, what is next for you? I know you're working on another record.
Yes.
There's rumors about doing some videos and a film.
Yes. So, well, I'm working on my next album with two incredible producers from Europe.
Okay.
Collaborating with some great artists. So after my holiday, I go to Europe to record the album. After that, I'm working on continued touring. But yeah, we'll have the movie hopefully coming out soon. I'm creating a film series.
That's fantastic.
That's coming up. There's a lot going
on.
A lot
We're
going
going to see a lot of you in the next coming little bit.
Yes, I hope so.
That's great. Okay, so listen, you know what? Let's play this game called This or That.
Okay.
All right? You heard of that?
I
I say
so.
two words,
Yeah.
and you choose one or the other.
Oh, okay,
Okay?
I can do that.
All
Yeah.
right, race cars or motorcycles?
Race cars.
Vanilla or strawberry?
Oh, vanilla.
Vanilla?
Vanilla is the
Seriously?
safest. The safest
Oh, agreed.
is the safest.
Okay.
It depends what, because a
Saint-
protein shake.
St. Mary or St. Anne?
Saint Anne, because my mother's name is Anne.
St. Anne. All right. How about baptism or confessions?
Ooh, there's no confession without baptism. That's hard. Look, I'd say confession. Let's just say that.
Really?
Yeah, baptism is nice and catching up a family, but to see the healing in confession is incredible.
Okay.
Life's changed, you know?
Do you like chest days or back days?
Ooh, I think chest days are overrated. I go for back because it's harder work.
Performing with a group or performing solo?
As a band.
As a band on
Definitely
stage.
band. Definitely
With a band, eh?
Yeah.
Okay.
I miss my band. In fact, I'm here on tour. I'm here. I just miss playing with the band.
Thank you so much. I
No,
really
pleasure.
appreciate the time.
It's been an honor, absolute honor.